That's all the French I know, sorry.
Oh, thank God, I still have a job.
Look at these bloody chairs.
I know. No, trust me, you'll want to not get out
Should
of
I
them.
be mentioning this? I don't know. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for welcoming me back to your beautiful city. This is the second time I've been here, and the people are as beautiful as the architecture, so thank you very much for having me. My mum just texted me. She said, good luck.
I think it's going well.
Okay, yes.
So, how are you liking Montreal?
I love it. I love it. Yeah, last night we had a chance to go walking around. Me and my buddy Derek were just walking around the cobbled streets. Found a good pizza place. And yeah, it just feels like another world, really. Like I've stepped into another time.
Almost like Harry Potter.
Almost, you could say
The
that.
cobbled streets remind you
It does have some sort of Potter-esque
Diagon Alley.
qualities. I could see it happening, yeah. But it's a beautiful place to be, and I'm very grateful to be here. So thanks for the warm welcome. Rock and roll.
Oh, I think we should get right to questions. We got so many people lined up with a microphone, and we want to get to everybody. All right, we'll start with the left, Captain America.
Captain America.
On your left.
Hi.
The Gryffindor over there, though, you may as well just bugger off.
Oh, I screwed up, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Captain America, what's up?
Hi. So it's not really a question. Sorry. My girlfriend, she reads lips to be able to hear you, and they keep switching guests in the chairs. And right now you're on the wrong side, and she was too shy to ask if you could just switch so she can understand.
That's it? You want me to switch seats?
Yeah, please.
That's the most. Alright, sure. Come on now, this is much better. Thank you. Ah, it's a whole different perspective.
I'm so sorry the chair is warm.
Yeah, it's okay.
I knew because I got a cold chair and I was like, oh God. This is embarrassing.
Hello, Gryffindor. Oh, see what I did there?
Hi.
How are you, lovely? I'm only kidding.
So first, I wanted to say thank you for being with us today. It's like very fun and cool. Everything.
The feelings
Yeah.
mutual, so thank you, darling.
So my question was, in Harry Potter, we know that you're in Slytherin, but like in real life, in which house do
Slytherin.
you think you will be? Slytherin.
I did take the Pottermore quiz a few years ago, and I lied to it. I tried to trick it into thinking that I was Slytherin, and it put me in bloody Gryffindor. So, Slitherdoor is what someone else called me the other day. I like having the room to sort of, be a good boy or a bad boy, and Slytherin seems to house both of those. So, although I spoke to Rowling about this, and she insisted that I was a Gryffindor, so I think she would know more than anyone else, so I have to take that. Thank you, lovely.
Thank you.
Right, mate.
Hi.
Bonjour.
I think someone's hoping to get married.
Okay.
Is this a proposal? I am flattered.
I would have been mad for your significant other. She's amazing. But anyway, sorry. First off, I wanted to say thank you. And we saw you, my friend and I saw you at the photo op before, and we just wanted to say that we really felt for you because you looked so tired. I was just like, thank you so much for being there so early. So.
I'm not sure quite how to take that.
But, my actual question is, since you grew up in the Harry Potter world and everything, did you ever feel like you missed out on regular life and school and all that?
That's a profound question. I'm not used to that. I'm used to being asked what my favourite spell is, or, which I'm sure is coming up on this side in a minute. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I did not have a normal childhood growing up. I was actually very lucky that I never left my Muggle school. So I do like 2 weeks at Hogwarts and then 2 weeks at my state school, where I got called names endlessly for having white blonde hair. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. From the age of 12 onwards, my life has really taken a bit of a different path. But I feel very lucky that my Muggle best mates now are still the same people that I grew up with. But the most amazing thing ever is, it truly shocks me that I get the chance to travel to so many places that I wanted to see, and sometimes I get a very, very warm reception, so it baffles me, but I love it, so it's been nothing but a good thing, yeah. Thank you very much! I just started wearing glasses. I didn't realise how blind I was. Lunettes, oui? Yeah, I see. But now I can see all your beautiful faces. Salut!
Hi! Okay, so my question is, can you tell us of a time someone was hateful or mean to you out of association with your very likable character?
Wait, I missed, what did I miss there?
A time that maybe someone was actually mad at you as
Oh,
Malfoy.
yeah.
Is that fair?
That's happened a few times. Americans take it very seriously. And I'll never forget it. It was she was a mum. I remember she was a mum, and she asked me why am I so horrible to Harry. And she asked me 3 times. I thought she was joking. Come to find out, she thought that I was writing the stories. I explained to her that it's not up to me. So yeah, occasionally I get. Also, little kids. Bear in mind, when we shot the movies, we'd have lots of kids come in to see the sets and so forth, and they'd always high five Daniel and get a hug from Rupert. And then I came and was like, "Hi!" And they would absolutely shit themselves and run behind their parents' legs very quickly. So no kids like me at all.
Which is a testament to your acting
It's
ability.
true. In fact, I remember after the first premiere, I'm not going to repeat the language that was used, but someone called me something rather horrible, and I remember thinking, oh my God, what have I done wrong? But then realizing that actually it was a testament to being a good. There you go, thank you. That's not the word that they used, but yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Bonjour.
I wanted to ask, how would Draco feel about his wife dying next month?
I didn't quite hear that about his
wife.
His wife dying next month?
Yeah.
I'm not following that. You'll have
Talking
to
to me?
explain.
Wait, what? Draco's wife, Astoria?
Yeah.
Is that right? How would he feel about her dying in a month?
Yeah.
Not great, I'd imagine. You tell me, how would he feel?
Well, I found it because she has that blood-borne illness, the curse, and she dies from it.
Crikey, it's news to me. I should be spending more time with her then, shouldn't I? Draco's got a big heart, really. He's a softie. So I reckon he would miss his missus a lot. But thanks for catching me off guard.
You're welcome.
Cheers, mate. This is quite bizarre, It's fun, but yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Are you missing an eye?
No.
Okay. Obviously the glasses aren't working too well, are they? Okay, what's up?
Can I give you this apple?
You want to give me an apple?
Yeah.
Sod it.
For Draco.
Give me the apple. I'll hold the apple. So for those of you who don't know, there's a weird fascination between Draco and an apple, aptly named Drapple. Thank you, darling. Here it is, everybody. Be amazed at the apple. Yes, and she's got her Instagram handle on there as well. Nice thinking, girl. Nice thinking. Woo. The night is young. Thank you, darling. All right, back to the West Side. What's up?
Hi. I want to thank you to come here, and I don't know how to ask that, but everyone thinks that Draco Malfoy is like mean and villain, but do you think he really is like that?
Yes. No, he's not. He's not. He's a soft. Daniel and I often talked about Harry and Draco being two sides of a coin. Draco having terrible parents, really. I think it's the only reason why he was the way he was. He idolized his dad growing up, then realized when he sort of hit 16, 17 or whatever, that Lucius wasn't the best influence on his life. And then I think he regretted probably a lot of the nastiness. You know, it's a great insight into bullies, because the people that are bullying are usually the ones that are being bullied themselves. So it's a great little change in these 5th and 6th films where we just have like an ounce of empathy for him. Where you go, oh wait a minute, maybe, I mean he's still a slimy git, don't get me wrong. There's not a lot of redeeming qualities. However, there is a tiny piece of him that didn't have any choice. You know, he was just born into this terrible family and he's stuck with them. I think that's why he saves Harry at the end. I think that's why he reluctantly has to be with the dark side. I think he would rather be one of the chumleys. Can you imagine it? What if Draco was the 4th mate? Ron, Hermione, and Draco. That would have been very bizarre.
Merci.
Thank you, darling. What's up, Slytherin?
Yeah.
Do we have any Slytherins in the house? Thank you. Oh, there's a little baby in the front row. Definitely a Slytherin. Oh, he's a minion. Yes, sorry, I didn't see the t-shirt. Simba. Okay. Don't drop the baby. Hello. What's up?
It's good.
All right.
Thank you for coming here first. And I was wondering if you had, I don't know, a funny memory or something like that when you were filming the movies. A funny thing that you're always thinking about it, and then, I don't know, 10 years after.
There's a few. There's a few. Thank you for welcoming me to your city. It's good to be here. There's a nice story with Alan Rickman, who plays Snape. Yeah, God rest his soul. There's a scene, one's at the, yes, thank you. Good call. What the hell was I talking about? So after young Dumbledore has been killed, we walk through the Great Hall in a sort of geese-like formation, like a flying V almost. And David Yates, the director, wanted me to keep close to Alan. Because keep close. Alan wears this cloak, which is like a bloody wedding gown. And he turned to us on the first take, it was me and the Death Eaters, and he said, "Don't step on my effing cloak." Which we laughed at the time. We thought that was funny, but then we realised like he was being deadly serious. Anyway, first take. Bear in mind this cloak is attached to his neck. You can see where this is going. Yeah. So we're just walking along, and then just felt it. It was. I found it funny. I was the only kid present. Alan did not find it too funny. But it was cool because a Death Eater did it on the next take, so I was excused. But that was always a memory that I think I will remember with Alan.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Bonjour. Hi. So
first, I want to say thank you for being here. I've been watching Harry Potter since I was 5 years old. I'm now 17. It's still my favorite franchise of all time. So thank you.
Thank you. Wait, I'm going to interrupt you and say, bear in mind, none of this happens without you. None of it. It's only because of the passion of you guys that we're here today. Yeah, it's true. And you know what else is amazing is that like 10 years ago when we finished these films, we all thought that this is going to just sort of die slowly but surely. You guys are crazy. You're mental. The Harry Potter flame is burning very strong. So that's good to hear. Sorry, I interrupted.
It's fine. So my question is, what was the best thing about being in the Harry Potter cast? Everything?
Free food? No. Just the general camaraderie. You know, bear in mind we were only 12. I was 12 when I started the films. You don't really appreciate things when you're 12. But the fact that we all started at a very young age and we continued till we were, I was 22 by the time we finished it. We grew very close to each other in a sort of family type way, which is only really apparent now, the fact that we're getting older and we're usually in 4 different corners of the earth at one point. But funny enough, I was telling my friends, so I live right next to Bonnie, who plays Ginny, and Emma, Hermione, has a place right next to us as well. So occasionally we go to the supermarket, and you get these people looking at us really weirdly. So that's always fun. Yeah, but too many things to count. The best thing about it, honestly, is that I've been very lucky that I can go to certain places. I work a lot with Great Ormond Street Hospital in England, and getting a chance to make a difference in a very small way, but in a meaningful way is very important to me. Charles,
Thank you.
hello, mate.
Hi.
Is that Loki? No.
Yes.
It is. Yes.
It's Lady Oyelowo.
Score.
First of all, thank you so much for being here. And there's like a weird legend that I don't know if you've heard it before, but it's that British people tends to have more retreated hairline than other people. What's now culture?
Some of these questions are fucking brilliant.
Oh, and can I also give you a hug because you don't deserve the best thing people had said to you before.
I missed all of that. Sorry. Apparently it was very endearing. What did you say?
Oh, can I give you a hug for the bad things people said to you that you don't deserve?
Sod it. Let's do it. All right, just one hug, fair enough. Thanks, Loki. I feel a lot better now. Got somebody workout getting up that step. Hello.
Hello, my name is Justine, and I've been a proud Slytherin for more than 15 years.
Yeah.
I've heard rumors you are as well. So my question is, according to you, how does the qualities and assets prize into Slytherin students, known as mostly as ambition, determination, being cunning and such, how that might help people who have them into becoming a better person in general when they want to?
Right, that's deep. I also lost half.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
Doug.
what qualities that the Slytherin household is known for, or house, how will that contribute to making you a good person? Because we know that there are great people that come out of all the houses. at
Yes,
Hogwarts.
it's true. Well, help me out. What are the 3 big things that are written in the Slytherin copybooks?
Okay, there's ambition.
Motivation? No, what?
Ambition.
Ambition. Cunning. Is that cunning one?
Resourceful.
Determination. Exactly. It's a bit like being a fox. A cunning fox. Yeah, they tend to get a bad rep, but I think those 3 qualities are actually really good ones. So yeah, although Draco didn't really show too much of those traits,
I
but
think
there's
maybe
many
yes,
other
it's,
Slytherins that did, I'm
it's
sure.
quite his reflection, but according to you.
What's that, darling?
I think Draco maybe did not reach this point in his personal reflection, but the question was toward you.
What qualities do I have that would match with a Slytherin? I can't be asked to go to school. I'm always late. It buys you some time, doesn't it, to be a bit of a bad boy. I don't like following the rules. I tend to be pretty ambitious. I wouldn't say I'm cunning, but I'm definitely not the bluntest tool in the shed. Yeah. How about those? I'll do it. All right. Thank you. Hello, mate.
Hello. First of all, I would like to say that I really like your music. It's amazing.
Thank you, darling. That means a lot to me. In fact, if we get time, I'm going to play a couple songs for you. Yes. Thank you very much.
It's like a dream. So thank you. And my question is, if you come to Comic-Con as a participant, which character would you choose to cosplay?
Oh, you crafty.
And why?
I think I'd make a great Hermione. I don't know actually. My friend, yes. Derek and I were talking about dressing up. He's a massive Marvel fan, so I don't know. Can I pull off the Spider-Man leotard? Yeah, that or I would go as something a bit silly like Dumbledore or yeah. I've never done it actually. I know Daniel did it once, but I've never done it, so good call. Maybe next year. Keep your eyes out for Spidey. Thank you, mate.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hi. Could you tell me on the Harry Potter set which character has the personality that fit the most like his or her character, and which one has the personality that fit like the less like his or her character, but excluding the baddies?
Who is the most similar personalities to the character?
Yes.
Well, who's least is definitely me. I've got great parents and great brothers, and I've always been loved, and I've always been taught that being kind is good. I have nothing in common with poor young Draco at all. Other than they've got the same eyes, I think that's about it. Who's most similar? Rupert's very funny. So he obviously gets that. Emma's very smart, so she gets that. Daniel is a force to be reckoned with. So I'd say those three are actually pretty similar. When they were youngsters, especially. I'm not sure about now. And also Robbie Coltrane, who plays Hagrid. He was always a lovable giant, you know. So he was always good for some banter. Yeah, that's about it, I think.
Thanks.
Thank you, mate. Hello.
Hi. Thank you for coming again.
Thanks for having me.
So I just have a question. My sister isn't able to be here. She loves Comic-Con. She loves you. You're her favorite character from the Harry Potter series. And she loves Isolation. So have you ever read Isolation?
It's a book?
It's a fanfic.
Fanfics? I tend to stay away from the fanfics. I've seen some rather alarming pictures over there. Which are not true, might I add. No, I haven't read any. I've read like a handful of them. And although I am encouraged by people's creativity, I think it actually is one of the great things that have come off the back of Harry Potter. First thing was reading. Because when I was a kid, when I was 11, or when I signed up for these movies, reading was not like cool. You know, in breaks in school, you wouldn't be caught reading. You'd be caught doing something else. And single-handedly, I think Joe got the entire world pumped about reading. Whether you were 90 years old or 9, you had to have read the Harry Potter books. And then after that, just the sheer inspiration that's leaked into every orifice of different artwork, whether it's some strange pictures, or whether it's fan fictions, or musicals, or bands. I mean, the Potter fire of inspiration is sort of seeped into everything, really. So I think it's a great thing.
No, sorry. What do you think about Draco and Hermione? Because that's what the conversation's about.
Bit of Hermione.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, that's after the apple. Hermione's the next thing. I don't think they were ever meant to be together, to be honest with you. Tom and Emma remain close, but Draco and Hermione, I don't think so.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, darling. Hello, Nate.
Hi. I love Harry Potter, but I also like the show The Flash.
Thank you very much. A lot of Flash lovers in the house. I appreciate that.
So if you were to stay for another season, would you do that? And what do you think would have happened between you and Caitlin?
We'd be married by now, wouldn't we? I don't know. I'd love to go back. I miss those guys a lot. What are they on, season 6 now? I think it is. So we've got a couple more to go. Yeah, I'll do everything I can do to get back. Really. I think sometimes they switch up the characters, and you never know where you're left. But Julian is still alive, somewhere in London with his family, I'm assuming. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I get the call to go back. I think him and Caitlin were really getting on quite well. Thank you, guys. Let's bring Julian back.
Hi.
What's up?
Welcome back to Montreal 3 years later. And which movie in the saga is your best movie? You think is the best movie?
It's a bloody hard question, isn't it? What's your favourite first?
I don't know.
See? People always say that.
All is similar for me.
Prisoner of Azkaban? Is that my lady down here? Is that you?
Prisoner of Azkaban was...
I mean, yeah. It'd be good to do a little survey, wouldn't it, really, to see where the room lies.
Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets actually was my favourite book. That was the one that got me into reading again. I just love the giant, basilisk snake thing. It's cool. Half-Blood Prince, yeah, that's my favourite movie that I did. It was a chance to do most of the work, so it was fun. Got to blow up a bathroom with fake spells and lots of other fun stuff, so that was good.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Don't drop my guitar!
All right, well, we got a couple songs, I think. Are you guys ready for that?
Oh, bless her. Mostly for my mum. Can you hear the guitar?
Yeah.
A little bit. See if we can jack it up a little bit. Whoa! Now we're cooking with gas. Get this bad boy up a little bit. I know I'm not the only one that can't talk to girls. It's so funny, inside my head, but nothing but bullshit unfurls. I saw a girl now just the other day. She was walking towards me. No surprise, she did not catch my eye, cause she did not want to talk to me. My feet were stumbling, I'm struggling for something to say. No second chance, no second glance, she's walking away. Till I said, you, well, I see you. I think you see me too. Last chance, glance by peripheral and oh no, now you're gone. Last night was thinking
darling girl, tell me, do you think there's one wrong? My feet were stumbling, I'm struggling for something to say. No second chance, no second glance, she's walking away. Till I said, ooh, I see you. Pretty sure you saw me too. I see you. Pretty sure you saw me too. Till I said, I see you. I see you, Montreal. Ooh, I'm pretty sure you see me too. Once more. Ooh, I see you. Ooh, I'm pretty sure you see me too. Thank you very much, Montreal. Mind's racing, been chasing, backwards I go. I'm chasing, still wasted. Away don't I know? Well, maybe now it's all just a bad dream. And I will wake up someday. I'm laying flowers down, it's a sad scene. And I don't know what to say. So take me away to a place that I've never seen. I'm dark as the night, blue as the day's ever been. Ooh, ooh, so take me away to a place I've never been. You can't regret an ending if you never even let it begin. Here's hope in the blue ocean will wash my footprints away. Sat back in a mad traffic and I'm stuck in my ways. Well, maybe now it's all just a bad dream. I'll wake up someday. I'm laying flowers down, it's a sad scene. I don't know what to say. So take me away to a place I've never been. Dark as the night, blue as the day's ever been. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So take me away. Show me something I've not seen. You can't regret an ending if you never even let it begin. Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe now it's all just a bad dream. And I will wake up someday, laying flowers down, it's a sad scene. And I don't know what to say. So take me away to a place I've never been. Dark as the night, blue as the day's ever been. Ooh, 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 ooh. So take me away. Show me something I've not seen. You can't regret an ending if you never even let it begin. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much. bollocks, I'm just gonna keep singing. Until they kick me off the stage, pretty much. Oh, I wish I could still remember how to play that. When the angels... completely forgot. New ones now. Alright, something a bit more peppy. Some days I'm happy. Sometimes I'm gloomy as the moon. Mornings I'm snappy, easy fun. Afternoons I tend to finish off things too soon. Most of the time I'm high to the heavens, wings and fly. Blue paintings in eye. I can be anywhere. I can be anywhere. Still nowhere at all. I said now some things I'm privy to. Some things they go completely over my head. Sometimes that tickles me, easy done. Sometimes now I forget the lines I just read. But most of the time I'm high to the heavens, wings and fly. Blue paintings in eye. I could be anywhere. I'm not sure I could be anywhere. I could be anywhere. I'm still nowhere at all. Oh, 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 oh. I'm still nowhere at all. Oh, 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 oh. People ask me, like Felton, lately, where have you been? Where you been, man? I say I've been everywhere. Still nowhere at all. Nowhere at all. Some things I'm privy to, but some things they go completely over my head. Sometimes that tickles me. Sometimes now I forget the lines I just read. Most of the time I'm high to the heavens, wings in flight. Blue paintings in eye. I could be anywhere. I said now I could be anywhere. Still nowhere at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm still nowhere at all. Whoa, oh, oh. I'm still nowhere at all. Merci beaucoup. I'm going to do one more if that's okay. So a friend of mine, Vanessa is her name, she was a ray of sunshine. She was always a lighthouse whenever I saw her. And she really supported my music. And she had my face tattooed on her arm. She was eccentric, but she was a beautiful person. And she passed away a few days ago, sadly. And this is her favorite song. Wild apple trees blooming everywhere. I must be in a good place now. Sunlight pouring through rainbow-colored sky. It paints pretty pictures in my mind. Oh, what a good day to go fishing and catch the sunset in the hills. I dream of all my yesterdays and tomorrows, and hope that you'll be with me still. I saw a butterfly and I named it after you. Your name has such a pleasant sound. Love is all around and all I see is you. I must be in a good place now. Oh, what a good day to go fishing and catch the sunset in the hills. Dream of all my yesterdays and tomorrows. I hope that you'll be with me still. Wild apple trees blooming
be in a good place now. Sunlight pouring through those rainbow-colored skies. I must be in a good place now. Shout outs to Vanessa.
Alright, lovely people. You've been a bloody great crowd. Thanks for having me.